Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Johnny Knapp, the native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many...
Digging in the switch hitter, Casey Duke. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Casey Duke.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him.
In now, B.J. Moore. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder. B.J. Moore.
Toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Jairo Munoz. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Munoz.
Hit to short, right to him. To second for one, on to first, and they turn the double play. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny? So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
The catcher, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And this is on the ground to short. 2. 1 there. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into. Digging in for his second at-bat, Casey Duke. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Casey Duke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
On a line, that's a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
The third baseman,
Stepping up to the plate, Jake Lamb. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Odor will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Casey Duke will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On a line to shortstop. Digging in, Casey Duke. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Duke.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Now batting, Jake Lamb. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Lamb.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is hit softly to third. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Halos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Shohei Ohtani gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Stay tuned for Rangers baseball next. Walter Yamada, the Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
The shortstop, Duke.
Here comes the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Giving chase is Alford. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Casey Duke. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Trout stands at first with 1 out. High in the air out to center field. Alford's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance, Casey Duke.
The shortstop, Casey Duke.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Runner goes for second. A bouncer to the left side. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Hey, you play to win the game right there. You want to put this defense on its heels a little bit. Late innings for them to implore the hit and run. That's an aggressive tactic by the manager, and it paid off.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gallo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Angels strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Now in the box, Carmine Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball sent back up the middle. Duke scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Into the box, Casey Duke. He singled his last time up.
Casey Duke.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Alford's under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Julio Pena.
Julio Pena.
Side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. As we take a look at his number. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Angels came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
First for the victorious Sea Dogs. 8 runs on a.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next. Ramon Arias gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound.
Hey. It's like, hey. Hey.
And now for the...
Hey.
What's up? Is this MLB The Show 2-0?
Runner goes for third. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone!
No, this is 19, not 20.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning.
Digging in now, Casey Duke. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
No.
Esparza has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
You're out. I'm out. We're out.
Standing in, Isaiah Kiner.
I love baseball. You seemed surprised when I joined your stream.
No, I don't know. It's hard to see who's coming.
Hit on the ground out to short. Duke. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
I'm just
1, 2, 3 go the Rangers, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
That's why I have to look in the chat thing.
Leading off the inning, Brett Big A, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Brett Big A.
Now you cool.
Toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
I hope you're washing your hands and being safe, buddy. That's crazy out there right now. That's crazy. They're shutting schools down.
Ready now for L.A. Casey Duke,
yeah,
1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. This one's flared toward left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Tomorrow they're shutting.
You know MLB The Show 2-0 came out.
His second hit of
Yeah,
the
bro,
ball
keep
game,
safe.
And he's aboard on the leadoff single
Yeah,
as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, in still just the first month of the season, but he leads the AL in that department at this juncture.
Funny part. I
Jake
got this
Lamb
game with
will
my
stand in here,
PS4
but
Plus.
before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here now the 2-2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. And he is in there ahead of the throw, so first and third now to kick off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Johan Camargo, and their runners at the corners now. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there.
He better hit you.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, D-Roll, that question was answered. The green light on the 3-0 count, and he drives the run in from third.
Yeah, if you watched him step out of the box right there, he didn't even want to look down at the third base coach for fear that it
TikTok.
Coming to the plate again, Casey Duke, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning.
If you do, you can add me. Let's go here. Just interesting. I like Fleur almost time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Line drive to center field. Esparza is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding.
That was close, eh?
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and it'll be Tim Kugler to bat next. Here's the 0-1. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Flip of his glove for 1. 1 left for Texas. They trail big. It's 9-1.
What am I doing? 9-1 on the smokes.
Striding forward now is the DH, Julio Pena. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard field. He's going to wave them.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Hey, thanks for showing up, buddy.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Casey Duke. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Line towards center field. Esparza is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Los Angeles Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Skaggs notches his 3rd win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.
Holy smokes.